opening drive, they're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Back to throw, it's Warren. Bringing the heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. The 40, the 30, running inside the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And this team right now has got to be in some shell shock, right? I mean, you can't start any worse. Your defense allows a touchdown on the opening drive, and on your offensive first play, you throw a pick. You just got to take a deep breath right now. Everything is a tidal wave that you're trying to fight against. It's just going to take one good one to turn this thing around, but this is not the start they were hoping for.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Hawaii!
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
Number 98, set to kick this one away.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run inside. It's Ford. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Blackburn. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 30, past the 20. All the way back. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. to throw. It's Warren. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's picked off for the third time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's his second big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the first quarter.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Barfield. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Harris. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Complete. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Hawaii. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
The kick is up and good. And more on the lead. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again.
Number 98, set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Warren. Throwing right. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Bulldozes his way through. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. back to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Goes high to pull it in. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Might be calling a hot route. The Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Hawaii. Makes the grab inbounds. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw. It's Warren. Lets it fly. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's okay. The offense coordinator is not upset because, listen, quarterback decision-making, find your guys, find your matchups. He's made big plays already. He's already put up a game's worth of stats. Continue to find that guy. You'll have some misses, but he is your guy.
Got his man. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Stanford! What a grab in the end zone for 6.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. On target. At the 35, he's open. Snags it, and he's open. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Under fire. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Got a man. It's Blackburn. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. To the air on 1st down. He'll take a shot. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw, it's Warren. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Finds his back in the middle. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Stanford!
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got...
Looking for a deep man. They went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
Mano-a-mano, man. One-on-one go ball. Who's going to make a play? The defender steps up to the occasion, knocks that one away for an incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Warren. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes a grab on the shot. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the comeback is on.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Wants to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Snap from the gun on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback making checks. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
To the air, it's Warren. Finds his man, it's Hall. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. He wants to take the top off. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down. Would have just been a 49-yard field goal try, but they're hungry for touchdown, so they'll try to move the chains on 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Making side adjustments here. Sends it back in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Oh, he wants it all. Pulls it in down the middle. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Looking downfield on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in a hurry-up. Going to the run, it's Barfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Warren. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely...
Makes the grab at the 30. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Stanford! They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
We see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he tacked on the extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. Now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He might want another play. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He makes a catch. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And that is a big-time drop right there. Fourth down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
To the air, it's Warren. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Stanford wants to push the pace. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab on the left. Nice move, creates some space. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And that is a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play, but the defense came up big in a big moment.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Warren. Flushed out of the pocket. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. Stanford going back to work with another first down. He's looking to throw. Rushes on him. Chase to the right. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
He uncorks one deep. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
And the offense chooses to be aggressive and go down the field to try to make the big play. Listen, that's a good thing. It's good to be aggressive, but now you got to live with it a little bit here on 3rd down, because now it's 3rd and long after 2 incompletions, and the defense, they know you're going to pass the football, so you got to have an answer here on 3rd down.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Snagged out of the air. Gives him the big stiff arm. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. And he's in. Touchdown, Cardinal.
And great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Here comes the two-point try. He won't make it. Stopped short of the goal line. The attempt for 2 is no good, and they are still down by 1. Not much of a choice here. Down by a score late. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking for a crease. It's Rice. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
A high kick trying to pin them deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To throw, it's Warren. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Wants to throw it again. He's taking a deep shot. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.